Okay guys, let's head into the Radio Shack and see what we can conjure up in DX land. I'm sure it's pretty quiet on the band. As most of you know, I like, who watch my videos, I like to scan through the band, all 40 on my TRC 458 and my 5/8 wave aluminum antenna ground plane, right, omnidirectional. So I'm down here on our lower sun deck, just kind of hanging out in the garden and watching these plants grow, these exotic plants. Behind me here is a Tasmanian tree fern. It's kind of like a palm tree with fern fronds on it. I planted this one over 31 years ago. It's got 6 feet of thick trunk on it, man. And it is from Tasmania, imported from Tasmania. So very slow growers, these things. They put out a lot of fronds. This is last year's fronds and this is this year's flush right here. And you can see the palms, you can see down the back here all the exotic plants. And we are broadcasting from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Southern magnolia coming up through there. It's one of my seed grown. All right, guys, let's fingers crossed, and hopefully we can have some DX coming in today. I worked a few stations, actually several stations yesterday, despite how quiet it was, man. It was dead on the band, but pulling in most everything on channel 11 AM. All right, so let's see if we can pull any more stations in today on channel 11 AM. And sometimes you don't really hear them much with the 5/8 wave, but with the beam antenna, it's got a better ears on it, right? So there's my Antron 99, dirty. I've had that thing up since the early 90s. I've had a lot of antennas over the last 5 decades, right? That's been a really good one. All right, so for those of you just tuning in, I like to show you the Radio Shack. Radio Shack is there, the Shake building, and it's 8x8. It's about 40 feet from the house. Beside it is a shed. That's where I keep my chainsaws and e-bike and everything. IMAX 2000. There's a Serial 3-element flat side Yagi, 26 foot to the boom, and there is a 5/8 wave Sigma Venom aluminum antenna. All right, ground plane, that's hooked up to the 458. So let's see what's happening in the shack. I'm hoping we can talk to somebody. If not, we'll try later, right? But I appreciate you guys tuning in. There's the shack. I'll come in from the other side so you can actually see what it looks like. And yeah, we do grow a lot of palm trees here on this island. I'm not the only one that grows palm trees. You drive through our main village and there's palm trees all over the place. And in private gardens, lots of palm trees. Here's a, it's a nice one right here. This one's a female and it's skirting. It's getting pretty big. Okay, so we'll come in from this side of the shack and we'll show you how jungly, it's kind of jungly in here. It's the way I like it. Fatsia is growing, Schefflera, look at the growth coming on these umbrella trees. There's the side of the shack, look at the camellias. Hey, you gotta love these things. Wendy's got these all over the gardens. So that's the side of the shack right there, and then there's the beam up there, pointed into the South Pacific. So, you know, we might get some Hawaiian skip. There's a Hawaiian flag right there. And there's another Hawaiian flag. Let's get my reading glasses on here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, we'll go through all the channels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, something on 5. That's a good sign. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nothing on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on and so on. So there's something on 5. It could have been Mexican. Yeah, it sounds like Mexican, but they come in all the time. All right, so channel 11. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612 Gulf Islands. 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific break. Be quiet out there, man. Quiet on the band. So how do you like the Radio Shack, guys? This is the Radio Shack. This is where I broadcast from. The Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, off the far southwest coast of British Columbia. And there's my other 458 right there. They all do different things, right? This has lower ones in it, unlock clarifier. It's got halves in it. And then this one's got the uppers in it, halves, and a 5kc drop. That one I bought brand new in February 1978, right? Okay, so here we go. Try again. How about a DX land? How about at any Hawaiian Island stations? Copy 612. 612 on the Gulf Islands. 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Pretty darn dead. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612 Gulf Islands. 612 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I don't think I'm too optimistic today. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612 Gulf Islands. 612 Gulf Islands, calling the mini grass. How about it mini grass? 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. And we're running barefoot power out of this radio here, about 30 watts. How about it mini grass? How about it mini grass? 612 Gulf Islands, 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Any mini grass stations? Copy 612. 612 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Break. Gotta be persistent when you're fishing for skip. Very persistent. We'll try again. Couple more shots at it, kick at the can, and then we're gonna call her quits and hang out in the garden, do some fertilizing. How about it mini grass? How about it mini grass? 612 Gulf Islands. 612 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Reading the mail. Oh. There we go. We got you, mini grass. We got you, mini grass. 612 waving from the Gulf Islands. 612 North Pacific. Aloha. It's coming back to me. That's pretty cool. Bring it back, mini grass. 612. 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Aloha. There we go. We hear you out there, brother. We hear you out there in the mini grass. Hawaiian Islands. 612 Gulf Islands waving. 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. That's pretty cool. Fish for a little skip, cast that line out into DX land. Bring her back, mini grass. Hawaiian Islands, 612 Collins, 612 waving from the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I think that's it, man. Pulled in somebody. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And I'm going to do one more call, you know me. How about it mini grass? How about it mini grass? 612 Gulf Islands. 612 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Reading the mail. Channel 11 AM. So I'm on the beam antenna right now, pointed into Central Pacific. All right, guys. That's it. Stay tuned for more video gates here from Jungle Joe C. on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. There's my hula girl right there. You see that? We even got the hula girl happening there. Cheers to you.